But first, your girl is gonna go use the restroom. So I will see y'all very shortly. BRB! I guess that.
How long have you been up, booze?
10 months, 10 long.
I know to smoke.
I'll smoke it for you.
No, I'm trying
I just figured it would be rude not to offer you a
to.
light.
It's nice, but I'm trying not to. I feel if I,
Sitting there with a cigarette doing it.
I feel if I, took one puff. I have an oral fixation, my doctor tells me, which is not good.
How did he know that?
I was sucking his. I was sucking his. You're a friend of Andrew Dice Clay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Isn't that seem an improbable friendship? Tom Green
And Dice? Yes.
Enjoy the.
Using Dr. Frankenstein as my role model, I have created a monster. A monster so large, so tasty, no amount of gravy can contain this beast. Look as we admire his beautiful form. This is Yorkshire Pudding Boy.
Okay. Oh my goodness, hair. Maybe I'll restring up my hair. Okay. Beebada boobada bobbada boop. What? I wanted to switch up our music because this is feeling a little too uppy for our yogish. Let's go to our let's go into the Wayback Machine.
What we're gonna do right here is go back.
Way back.
Back into time.
Back into time. I thought this was a little more chill than this. I think it is. I think it chills out. Okay. I'll invite you now to join me in a little bit of breath and a little bit of yoga. I'm very excited for our yoga. Okay, there we go. We have a little puppy waiting for us over on the mat. Mothers need a shoo-shoo, Mr. Greg. Can we shoo-shoo? Oh, you're so cute, but can you shoo-shoo? Thank you. Very good boy. Very good boy. Okay. So today it's going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. We still are going to do our breath. Then we are going to do a little bit of light stretching. And then we'll go into our sun salutations. So I guess we'll do the starting part like we normally do.
Stink portal for about 5,
Let's kick
10
it
minutes,
off with our
and it
breath.
felt
We're going to be
amazing.
doing
I
our
live in a
normal
high-rise,
box
so it's very
breathing.
grounding.
Again,
to stick
during
your
this
fingers
time,
up your
I invite
portal
you
and
to
get
just
really
sort of
earthy,
slow
and then
down.
sniff like Molly Shannon.
Slow down in
rub,
life,
and
slow
stick
down
it right
in
in your
your
portal if you're
mind,
more advanced.
and really recenter, re-anchor yourself in your body. We want to be really attentive to all the signals coming from our body as we do this work. Make sure that we're not kind of approaching injury, and that we're also building that kind of conversation between ourselves and these little vessels that we live in. Okay, so as we do our box breathing, we'll do 3 rounds of breath. And as we do that, I invite you to sort of check in with your different parts of your body from head to kind of down to your toes. See how things are feeling, see if anything is agitated today, if there's anything that feels tight. Those are all good things to be aware of. So with our box breathing, we do a 3 count breath in, we hold for 3 counts, we breathe out for 3 counts, and we hold out for 3 counts. So with that, I'll invite you to close your eyes, start checking in with your body, and I'll start our counts. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, holding, 1, 2, 3, breathing out, 1, 2, 3, holding out for 1, 2, 3, breathe in, 1, 2, 3, hold in, 1, 2, 3, breathe out, 1, 2, 3, hold out, 1, 2, 3, one more time, breathe in, 1, 2, 3, hold in, 1, 2, 3, breathe out, 1, 2, 3, hold out, 1, 2, 3. All right, as we move into the rest of the practice, I'll invite you to sort of keep that pace with your breath. Probably not holding in or holding out. We'll keep ourselves breathing the whole time, but on those kind of 6 count cycles. Particularly in yoga, we often use nose in and nose out breathing. So it's a very kind of controlled process, even as we're sort of going through strenuous activity, really focusing ourselves on that breath, seeing where we can derive strength from that control in our breath. So now we're going to do just some light stretches before we go into our sun salutations. We always start off with our little windmills, just very gently swinging our arms side to side. This is nice for loosening up the back, just waking up kind of all of these muscles. And real quick, I see that we have 2 messages in chat. I am going to grab my phone just so that I can keep up with any relevant messages that are coming in. Yoga time, big stretch. Yep, both of those things. Do feel free to ask questions along the way. I'm always happy to help out or assist with those. All right, next we're going to do just some leg swinging. Get our legs sort of opened up. So standing on our left foot, we're going to visualize a string pulling from the sky, pulling our head up, 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 bringing ourselves tall, and then visualizing in our left leg as tall as our body, roots going down into the ground, providing an anchor. So we're very tall, we're very strong in that pose, and we're just going to swing our leg backwards and forwards, just opening up some of those muscles in there. Opening up our pelvis. All right, and we'll switch legs. Now going with the other side. Again, visualizing that root system anchoring us into the ground. Visualizing that string pulling our head high into the sky. All right. Now take that leg, put it out, and just rotate your ankles. We'll do about 5 circles in each direction. All right, bring our other leg back up. We'll swing the foot in those circles there, about 5 clockwise, 5 counterclockwise. Okay, I just had to double check and make sure I remembered to unmute unmute the mic. I just had like a little panic attack. Yay, Double Dipped is moving along with us. Double Dip doing those uppies. Okay, we're gonna do some sort of heavy stuff with our wrists today as well. So let's go ahead and rotate our wrists about 5 directions. 5 rotations in each direction. And then we'll be using our arms as well today. So let's go ahead and just do some shoulder rotations. Bringing our arms from front to back over the top. About 5 times, and then we'll go the other direction. Nice and slow. We don't need to push our joints too much. We're just trying to find a little bit of stretch as we go around in these circles. Okay, very good. So I'm going to do just a quick demonstration of the sun salutation that we'll be doing. There definitely are different variations on the sun salutations. I don't know them well enough to know exactly which one we're doing. It's just one of the ones I commonly do. So I'll go through kind of quickly and just show you the poses that we're doing. So then as we're going through them, it's a little bit easier for me to just say we're moving on to this pose. I don't need to be dictating all of the elements of it, right? Okay, so very basically, we're going to be doing our standard forward fold. So we're going to be breathing in, bringing our arms up. We're going to be folding from our hips. And then when our hips can't go anymore, we start bending our vertebrae. We come down into this hold. And actually, I'm going to be up here at the front of the mat. From here, we're going to put our hands on the ground, bending our legs where we need to. And we're going to step our right leg back. We're going to hold here for 1 breath. And then as we breathe out, we're going to bring our leg back. Now we're in plank pose. We'll do a full breath in and breath out here. We'll breathe in 1 more time. We'll breathe out and we'll come down into chaturanga. If this is too much, you can feel free to come all the way down to the ground. Then we're going to come into our upward dog. So your toes, you're going to be kind of balancing on the top of your feet here. So unlike the plank where we have our toes under us, we'll be coming like this. And this is a very big pose for the back. We need to make sure that when we're in here, we're keeping our core engaged. we don't want to slump into that lower back. That's a really easy way to cause an injury. So that's just something to keep in mind. We're keeping tight in the core, and we're allowing ourselves to bend a little bit, but we're controlling with the core and the lower back how much we're sort of bending into our body there. Making sure that we're not just dumping all of the energy there. If we need to, we can always come down onto our knees in this position. That's a-okay as well. Also, if we were in the chaturanga and that was too much, and we came all the way down to the ground here, another good option is just to cobra. So instead of the upward dog, feel free to substitute in a cobra position. So here we're just bringing the torso up kind of as much as we can do with our lower back. We're not really supporting ourselves or pushing that with our arms. We're just lifting with our torso as much as we can into that little cobra. And then whether we're coming from our upward dog or that cobra, we're gonna go into our downward dog. Now, we're gonna take that same leg that was in front before and or came back before, and we're gonna lift that up for our three-legged dog. And then as we breathe out, we're gonna bring that leg through and come into this low lunge position again. Then we're gonna step our back foot forward and in our forward fold. And then we're gonna undo our forward fold. So we'll do that for each side of the body. And we'll go ahead and do a first round of that pretty slow. We'll be focusing on getting the form of all of these things correctly. And then we'll do 2 more rounds, and we'll do those a little bit more quickly, sort of there, feeling a little bit more of just kind of the cardio-ish activity that we're doing there. All right, so this is my very first time trying to sort of instruct around yoga at all. Ankles did not like those circles. I am sorry to hear that double dipped. Do make sure to take all of these things very easily, and this is something that I'll emphasize again. We should be only really approaching sort of 66% of what we're capable of. We oftentimes think with exercise, let's just push it to the limit, let's go 100%. We want to make sure that we're not pushing ourselves too hard, right? We're doing this as, trying to build a practice of just finding these moments of movement in our everyday life. And that means really taking it sort of easier with ourselves, particularly as we're starting out. We don't want to push up to that maximum, because we very well may be then pushing ourselves into kind of a muscle strain. And then that, of course, requires that we give it time to recover, and that's then sort of interrupting this sort of more regular pattern, right? So thank you for letting me know that was causing a little bit of trouble. And very, very good job listening to your body first and foremost with that. All right, so here we go. I'll just start us off. So breathe in, arms up. All right, exhale, folding from the hips. Come down into our forward fold. Breathe in here 1 time. Exhale, put your hands to the floor. Breathe in, step back. Breathe out, bring your other foot back. Deep breath in, we're in our plank. Holding, exhale, still in our plank. Breathe in deeply. Preparing ourselves for the chaturanga. Exhale down into chaturanga. Breathe deeply in chaturanga. Exhale, come up into our upward dog. Breathe in, come back to our downward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bring your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right leg forward. Inhale in this low lunge and look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forward. Inhale, come out of our forward fold. Exhale, bring our arms down. Okay, so that was on our right side. We'll balance that with the left. Arms up. As we deep breath in, forward fold with our deep exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your foot back. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your right foot back. Inhale in plank. Exhale in plank. Inhale, prepare for that chaturanga. Exhale, down into chaturanga. Inhale in chaturanga. Exhale, upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bring your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to lunge. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your foot forward. Inhale, come out of that forward fold. Exhale, bring your arms down. All right, very good. So that was our first round. We're gonna do 2 more, and we're gonna do these a little bit speedier. So you can match your breath sort of along with those moves that we were doing, or you can keep your breath a little bit slower. I'll be keeping my breath a little bit slow, just to help kind of control there. So arms up, forward fold down, leg back, other leg back, hold in plank. All right, down to chaturanga, up into our upward dog, downward dog, right foot high to the sky, right foot through to lunge, left foot to join, forward fold. All right, undo our forward fold. Arms down. Other side, arms up. Forward fold. Left foot back. Right foot back. Hold in plank. Down into chaturanga. Up into upward dog. Downward dog. Left leg high to the sky. Left leg through to lunge. Right leg joins for forward fold. Undo our forward fold. All right, very good. One more round through. Arms up, high to the sky. Forward fold. Right leg comes back. Left leg comes back. Hold here in plank. Come down to chaturanga. Go into upward dog. Come into downward dog. Right leg high to the sky. Right leg through to lunge. Left leg comes to join. And now we undo our forward fold. Bring our arms down. All right, last balance onto the left side. Bring our arms up. Forward fold. Left leg back into lunge. Right leg back into plank. Hold for a moment here in plank. Down into chaturanga. Up into our upward dog. Into our downward dog. Left leg high to the sky. Left leg through to lunge. Right leg comes to join. And arms come up high to the sky. Arms down to the side. All right. I would recommend here, if you've been joining along with us, we'll come down into just a little bit of a resting stretch here. So come on down to our knees. Arms come out in front of us. We're going to go into a child's pose. So here we're just reaching forward kind of as far as we can, and then allow our butt to sink back. And arms can be right between, or head can be right between the arms. And we'll just feel a nice stretch in the back and shoulders. And then I'll recommend that we sort of swing our legs through, come onto our back, and do a brief little rest here in what's called Shavasana. So legs can spread out, arms spread out, and we just breathe here. Focus on allowing the muscles to relax. We often carry a lot of tension in through our entire back. We might not even notice how much it's sort of clenching. This can be a great time to just sort of feel the strength of the floor of the earth that's beneath us, and allow our spines, allow our bodies to just sort of relax and melt into the floor as we breathe deeply. Feel free to stay there as long as you like. I do recommend hanging out there for 2 to 3 minutes after a sort of very active exercise like that. It's a very nice way to just sort of allow the body to reset, allow ourselves to sort of get control of our breath again, and just allow ourselves to enjoy that little gift that we just gave to our bodies. So thank you for everybody who decided to join with us today, or who thought about it. The lying on the floor is my favorite part. I get that. Shavasana is like a very nice pose to just hang out in. We don't even need to do exercise to give ourselves that little gift. Sometimes I do just lay on the floor and allow myself to relax into it. It's funny, it can be very different than laying on a bed or laying on a couch. The floor just hits different, you know? Thank you, Double Dip. I'm so happy that you were participating. That's my little emoji for doing the exercise, or our little uppies. Okay, we'll see. Maybe we do hair down for the rest of stream. I don't know what's going on with the hair today. I'm feeling a little bit like this feels a little bit like Bette Midler in what's that Halloween movie? I've been totally blanking on what this movie is called. It's been like several days and I can't figure it out. You know, with Bette Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker, and we have the old question of the day up here. This is a lie. This is a lie of a question of the day. I want to call it Double Trouble. That's not it at all, though. Okay. Thank you, Hocus Pocus. That's what I've been looking for. Hocus Pocus. You know how she has like the two big like puffs to her hair? Sometimes when I do this, I start feeling like her because it's like, yeah, Double Trouble. Very close, very close. Thank you for the generosity there. Okay. Let's head on over into our community games. Okay, maybe we do golf first. See if the... I do love Bette Midler. See if we can